Africans. You're looking amazing. You're looking beautiful. It's a great day to be here in Melrose Arch, where we're going to be talking not only about how special African footballers are. We already know that. We know what African football and what African footballers bring to the world. But today, it's extra special because we are going to be celebrating and awarding the prestigious award of the Sporty LaLiga 2024 MVP. If you don't know what that is the best player from Africa playing in La Liga in Spain. And it's going to be a great award. It's an award that's been around for 3 years already. This is the 4th season. And what makes this even more special, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's happening for the very first time here in South Africa, on African soil, at a time that it is Africa Day. I couldn't think of things that came together more special than that. So, I can't wait to get into a conversation around it, but before we do that, and listen to what he has to say about his victory.
Un galardón de este tipo siempre supone que estás haciendo.
Today is a day of celebration, right, on the 5th of May, Africa Day. So it was a great opportunity for us as La Liga to celebrate Africa on Africa Day, to commemorate Africa, to recognize African talents of La Liga. You know, La Liga has been home to African talents for decades today. La Liga aims actually obviously having more African talents in the league, reason why we take it very serious. We acknowledge their presence. We go further than acknowledging their presence. We invite fans of the African continent, fans of La Liga, to vote their best players of the season, of each season. This is the 4th edition that when we started this campaign, and we have thousands of fans who go out there and vote to recognize the best performing African player in La Liga this season. We have a winner. We're all happy, but I must mention that our commitment with Africa, La Liga's commitment with Africa is firm. I mentioned that we have an regional office here in Johannesburg since 10 years now. That this office was opened in 2015, so since then we're deploying our activities on the continent. I must also mention that as we speak, we have 8 boys and girls on their way to the airport from the communities of Rustenburg, on their way to the airport. These boys and girls are below 14 years old. They are on their way to the airport as we speak right now because we are flying them to Madrid for a 10 days experience where they'll be playing against new teams in Spain. We are very, very committed. We are very serious about impacting and empowering these young talents. Reason why we launch campaigns that like this. First of all, the MVP, the Sporty MVP campaign, together with our partners, Sporty Group, Sporty TV, Sporty FM, Sporty Bet, who with us today came up also to recognize these talents. And with the other event I spoke about is these boys and girls are going to be having an amazing experience in Spain. We should be landing this evening or tomorrow morning in Spain for 10 days. We have had a lot of fan engagement activations in the continent also. We have had Africa is gaining, I mentioned before, a lot of attention from clubs. We have the Reales, we have Espanyol de Barcelona Academy here in Johannesburg. We have Villarreal that visited South Africa in December. We have the Betis Academy in Zimbabwe. We have Oviedo, which just opened also. We have a lot of clubs. Sevilla was in Tanzania for games. So it's a good space and it's a good platform and a good moment for La Liga in Africa. And it was just natural for us to be here today to celebrate this day and to celebrate this magnificent continent that has so much talent and that has given so much to La Liga.
No, I was here today for my La Liga to be part of this awards, the best African talent in La Liga, and then I was that's great experience, so huge. That's what La Liga they're doing from African all players, all continents. Like I said before, you know, we have so great young talents, and then sometimes it's very important to give them that honor to show them like an African player, they can be on the top of the world. And then I'm so happy for William because he's one of African players. He's doing very well in the LaLiga for many years, you know. And then that shows the young players they can have opportunity to be there, to be part of, to dream to be African player, to play in the top league like the LaLiga. And then I'm happy to be here, and that's why we are here, just to try to show them the way, because it was. The past we was playing that league, one of the best league in the world, and I did my one, and today I'm here to give some advice, to support them, to show them like, guys, you can dream and you can make it. You know, when you're born to Africa, like, we know we don't have a lot of structure, you know, the condition is very hard. Then when you got the opportunity to go, like, to play in La Liga in Spain, like, to be there, you have to show them like, okay, I'm coming from there and I can make it, you know. Because we was dreaming when I was young, I saw many great African talent that was playing in the Liga. That's opened the door for us, you know. We was watching them, we was dreaming, my eyes was shining, saying like, oh, I want to be like them, I have to prove myself, I have to do. I'm thinking that's what they're doing today, because when they watch William, all those guys they're playing, you know, when you play for the country, you come back for the national team, the young people, they come and watch you, they give you motivation, the way how they work, especially when you're doing good. When you're doing good, like, you know, they open the door for everyone. And that's why I'm thinking for our league, what they're doing, they give the opportunity for African players to be there, to be part of that league. I think it's very, very huge for our continent. And hopefully they can, doing more African players, they can be there to prove like we are there, we can make it. We can do like other continent.